Welcome, dear children. Subject Mathematics, Standard 7th, ninth chapter, Direct Proportion and Inverse Proportion. So, today we will see what is direct proportion. Now see student, what is direct proportion? Direct proportion means when one quantity increases with an increase in another quantity and decreases with a decrease in the other, and the ratio of the two related quantities remain constant, is known as your direct proportion. Means here your both the quantity increases or your both the quantity decreases is known as your direct proportion. Clear? But here your ratio will remain constant. Constant means same. Now see student, the example of your direct proportion. Now see the first one, the more you eat, the more you grow. Now as you will eat more, the more you will grow. Means your first quantity, if you will increase, the second quantity will also increase. Now see the second one, the lesser the number of item, the smaller the amount to pay. Now if you will take the lesser item, the amount you have to pay is the smaller one. Means if the first quantity decreases, the second quantity will also decrease. Clear? So this is the example of your direct proportion. Now see student, in direct proportion what you have to do is you have to do the cross multiplication. Clear? Now see student, the another example, Jim's wages are directly proportional to the hours he works. Now the more hour he works, the more money he will earn. Clear? Means his first quantity increases, second quantity will also increase. Clear? Understood what is direct proportion now? Now let's see practice set 37. Student, practice set 37. The cost of 12 quintals of soya bean is 36,000 rupees. How much will 8 quintal cost? Now here what you have to do? Now first of all we have to identify whether this is the example of your inverse proportion or direct proportion. Now see how you will going to find out whether it is inverse or direct. Now see, as the number of quintal of soybean increases, the cost will also increase. For 12 quintals of soybean, we are paying 36,000 rupees. Clear? Now for 8 quintal, what you will pay? You will pay more than 36,000 or less than 36,000? Yes, you will pay less than 36,000. Why? Because here the number of quintal of soybean decreases, so the cost will also decrease. Clear? Means first quantity is decreasing, second quantity will also decrease. So this is an example of your direct proportion. So see how you will going to solve this sum, how you will find out the cost of 8 quintal of soya bean. Now see, first of all we have to write down what is given in the question. So here we will write down that number of soya bean is given, that is 12 quintal. Clear? And what is the cost of this is given? The cost of 12 quintal of soybean is given, that is cost of soybean, 12 quintal soybean is given, that is rupees 36,000. Clear? Now the next information is given, that is number of soybean. Now here the number of soybean is given, that is 8 quintal. That is given 8 quintal. Now what is the cost of this 8 quintal soybean is given? It is not given. That we have to find out. So what you will take here? We will take as X. Clear? Now see, while doing the direct proportion, what you have to do is you have to write down the ratio. Now what will be the ratio over here? Now the ratio will be 12 upon 36,000. Clear? And here your ratio will be, that is 8 upon X. Understood what you have to do? Now what you will do? Write down this ratio together. 12 upon 36,000 is equal to 8 upon X. Now how you will do the calculation over here? You have to do the cross multiplication. Clear? While solving the example of direct proportion, you have to do the cross multiplication. Understood? So what will come here? You will multiply 12 with X and 36,000 multiply by 8. Now what you will do? Further how you will do the calculation? Now see further how you will do the calculation over here. Now this 12, what you will do? You will take on the right hand side. Understood? So multiplication will become division. Clear? So how you will do? X is equal to 36,000 multiplied by 8 divided by 12. Clear? Now what you will do? Now we have to divide. So what you will do now here over here? So here you will take 12 ones are 12. Clear? 12 threes are you will take 36, 12 zeros are 0, 12 zeros are 0 and 12 zeros are 0. What you will get over here? You will get that is 3000. Understood? Here you will get that is 3000. So 3000 multiplied by 8. What you will get over here? 3000 multiplied by 8. You will get that is 24,000. Understood? So what is the cost of this 8 quintal soya bean? So here we will write down therefore the cost of 8 quintal soya bean is rupees 24,000. Clear? Understood how you will do over here? Student, second question, if 600 rupees buy 15 bunches of feed, how many will 1280 rupees buy? Now here what we have to find out. Now see, for 600 rupees we can buy 15 bunches of feed. Clear? So we have to find out for 1280 rupees how much bunches of feed we can buy. So tell me, for 1280 rupees you can buy more than 15 bunches or less than 15 bunches? Yes, we can buy more than 15 bunches of feed. Clear? For 600 rupees we can buy 15 bunches of feed. So for 1280 rupees we can buy more than 15 bunches of feed. So again it is your direct proportion. First quantity increases, second quantity will also increase. So see how you will going to do. So first of all we will write down what is given in the question, that is number of bunches of feed. What is given? That is 15. Clear? What is the cost of these bunches is given? Cost of bunches of feed is given, that is rupees 600. Clear? Now another information is given, that is number of bunches of feed is not given. So again here you can take X. Here you can take any letter. Clear? So I had taken X. Now what is the cost of these bunches of feed is given? That is rupees 1280. Clear? Now what you will do? We will write down the ratio of this information. So what will be the ratio over here? That is 15 upon 600. And here your ratio will be, that is X upon 1280. Now what you will do? You will write down this ratio together, that is 15 upon 600 equal to X upon 1280. Now what you will do? You will do the cross multiplication. Clear? Now 15 multiplied by 1280, 600 multiplied by X. Clear? Now how you will do the calculation over here? Now again the number which is with variable, the number which is with X, we have to take on the other side. Now here the number which is with X is 600. So this 600 we will take on the left hand side. So multiplication will become division. So then I will show you this calculation on this side. Now what you have to do? This 600 we have to take on the left hand side. So multiplication will become division. So see, I will solve this one on this side. So see, 15 multiplied by 1280 divided by 600 is equal to X. Clear? Now how you will do the calculation over here? Now see how you will do the calculation. 15 ones will be 15. Clear? 15 fours you will get, that is 60. And 15 zeros will be 0. Clear? So here we had got, that is 40. Now we have to divide 40 and 1280. So how you will do? 40 ones will be 40. Clear? 40 threes you will get, that is 120. So 128 minus 120 you will get 8. So that 8 we have to carry with 0. It will become 80. Clear? Now 40 2s are, you will get that is 80. Understood? So here you will get 32. So 1 multiplied by 32, you will get 32, and 32 divided by 1, you will get that is 32. Means for 1280 rupees, how many bunches of feed we can buy? We can buy that is 32 bunches of feed. Understood? So here you will write down that therefore 32 bunches of feed can buy from rupees 1280. Clear? Thank you.